There is only one tribal chief, and who thought such a fake sport could get so real on one night? Roman Reigns is back. He comes back, helps Cody Rhodes, and Cody beats Solo in the main event of SummerSlam. But let's cover the entire show before we get to one of the best returns of the year. We opened the show with Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan, and as expected happened. Ripley came out with Dominic. It looked like they were back together, but eventually it was Dominic who prevented Rhea Ripley from hitting Liv Morgan with a chair. He used that same chair, slid it in the ring, distracted the referee, and allowed Liv Morgan to hit the Oblivion, and then left with Liv Morgan kissing her and leaving. Absolute drama in the first match on the show. 4 stars purely for the story. The match was mediocre. Moving on, we got Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is the new Intercontinental Champion. As expected, he deserves this moment. He deserves the championship. And I'll give this match like 3-1-4. It was an okay match. Moving on, we got LA Knight versus Logan Paul, and now had high expectations from this match, and it definitely delivered. There was a cool spot where Logan Paul hit like this springboard backflip type thing on LA Knight. LA Knight won the US Championship 3-3-4, a solid match. Logan Paul tried to use the brass knuckles, he was unsuccessful. LA Knight wins. Moving on to Nia Jax versus Bayley, mediocre. 2.5 stars, 3 stars. Tiffany Stratton came, but she never really cashed in. Nia Jax won. Awful decision. What match are you going to do with Nia Jax? Tell me one match in which Nia Jax will have an about like 3.5 star match. She can't tell a story, so I don't know what match she's going to have. It's going to be actually like watchable and good. Anyways, moving on to the 5th match on the show. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Firstly, I was not too happy with Seth Rollins being the guest referee. I was like, what's the point? But he added so much to this match. And the entire story, 3 men who hate each other, who genuinely hate each other, fighting over a friendship bracelet. Eventually it was CM Punk who got it back from Drew. It fell on the ground. Rollins took it. Punk got damn angry. And it was Punk who cost himself, as Punk had to go to sleep on Seth Rollins. Drew hit a low blow, claymored CM Punk, and Drew pinned Punk to win the match. 4.5, a great story, a great match. Moving on, Damian Priest versus Gunther. I had no expectations from this match. I was like, what's this going to be? It's going to be an awful match. 4-3-4. And when I tell you that this was a good match, it was a great match. Gunther was like bleeding from his chest. He told a great story with Damian Priest, and I was a minute bit sold on Damian Priest as champion. I was not. And Finn Balor eventually came, and I popped for that. He came, he put Gunther's leg on the rope, he caused Damian. Damian tried to attack Finn, but Gunther came from behind. He hit the Gunther bomb, the sleeper hold, and Gunther is the new champion. A good moment, a good turn, and a good wrestling match. Everything you need from a co-main event of a pay-per-view. But let's move on to the main talking point of this show. Solo Sikoa versus Cody Rhodes, and I didn't care about the match. I really didn't. I was waiting for that moment. Come on, Bloodline. Let Roman Reigns come. The Bloodline came. I knew Kevin and Randy would come. They came. And I was waiting for Jacob Fatu. And I knew Roman Reigns would come. It was either Roman Reigns, or if you were unlucky, we'd get Jimmy. No offense to Jimmy Uso, but like, if you're unlucky, we'd get Jimmy Uso. These two, Cody and Solo, they had an okay match. Blah, blah, blah. Roman Reigns comes. He comes with his WrestleMania theme song. He attacks Solo Sikoa. Hits a Superman punch. It looked as if he was going to attack Cody Rhodes. Him and Cody, they have like this intense stare down. Cody hits the crossroads, still looking at Roman Reigns. Pins Solo, still looking at Roman Reigns. Gets his hand raised, still looking at Roman Reigns. The stare down was on. But Roman Reigns came back, helped Cody Rhodes win. And the only tribal chief is back. He is the one. He is the tribal chief. Now for the main event, for the match, maybe 4-1-4. The moment is like a 50 out of 10. An amazing moment. Overall, I love the show. I think it was one of the best shows this year, maybe after WrestleMania. The best show this year. I'm going to give it a 9.25, a very high rating of a 9.25 out of 10. I love the show. Let me know your thoughts on this show in the comments down below. And Roman Reigns is back.